We've all heard ATC audio of grumpy or impatient air traffic controllers, or maybe even experienced it personally, but I think you'd agree that ATC is typically nice and helpful, at least when pilots are doing a good job and making reasonable requests. But what about when a pilot makes some bizarre request? What if a pilot asks to fly very close to the airport, even crossing final approach? Or what if the request is to zigzag along a river at low altitude, or to meander across the entire airspace below pattern altitude? I made multiple such requests on a recent trip. During the first part of the trip, I flew along the entire Missouri River, the longest river in North America, and later in the trip, I flew along the entire Snake River. Were the controllers mean and scary? Let's watch and listen and find out.
The runway's 12. So I'm going to see if I can just do a low pass down 12. Jefferson City Tower, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, about 8 miles to the northwest with request.
November 1813 Kilo, Jeff Tower, go ahead with your request.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, I'm flying toward the east, directly over the river, and I was just wondering if I could transit your area and maybe just do a low pass over 12.
November 13 Kilo, yeah, we can make that work. Runway 12 is in use, wind 180 at 9er, altimeter 2985. Make straight in approach and report 3 mile final to runway 12.
Let's go 13 Kilo, report straight in approach, 3 mile final for 12, thank you.
What is your type aircraft? I'm having a hard time understanding.
Lima 8.
Roger, thanks.
Sweet. Now I see the airport, see the runway there. Jefferson City, Missouri. It's going to be off to the right. It's off to the south side of the river. Jefferson City Tower, Luscombe 1813 Kilo. I'm about 3 miles out now.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, runway 12, wind 170 at 0, clear for the option.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, runway 12, cleared for the option. So that just means I could land if I wanted to, or not. So Jefferson City's off to the right there, and the Missouri River's off to the right. And this is an easy way to get through the area. Just have him integrate me into his airport pattern here in a way that's pretty normal. That way he doesn't need to worry about where I am or what I'm doing, because I'll be right out in front of him where he's looking.
Jefferson City Tower, Cessna 723 Sierra Papa.
Cessna 723 Sierra Papa, Jeff Tower.
Jeff Tower, Cessna 723 Sierra Papa is currently 8.5 to the north at 2,000 feet inbound for landing.
Cessna 3 Sierra Papa, enter import left base runway 12, wind 170 at 7, altimeter 2985.
Left base for runway 12, 2985, Cessna 723 Sierra Papa.
Cool, and I'll just keep going straight ahead here, and I'll be back over the river in just a minute.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, understand you're just going to continue eastbound along the river?
Affirmative.
Roger, frequency change approved, have a good one.
Thanks for your help, I sure appreciate it. Sweet. And I'll stay with him just for fun. Just for company. So Jefferson City, that's got to be the capital of Missouri, which I didn't even know. But it seems pretty clear it is. They got a Class D airport. It's a pretty good city size on the map here, and there was a beautiful looking Capitol building. Bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Spirit Tower, Luscombe, 1813 Kilo, 10 miles to the southwest over the river with request.
Number 1813 Kilo, Spirit Tower, go ahead.
Luscombe, 1813 Kilo. If possible, I'd like to transition your area eastbound directly over the river at 1000.
Number 13 Kilo, proceed as requested.
13 Kilo, proceed as requested. Thank you very much.
And November 13 Kilo, Spirit altimeter is 2986.
2986 on the altimeter, thank you. Good. Well, sweet. No squawk code or nothing. But again, he's not busy. So if he were busy, he might have rejected that. Or he might not have, because, yeah, chances that I'm going to interfere with anybody in his pattern or approaching or departing are really low. And I suspect that it helps that I was very specific with what I wanted. Not just, I want to fly through your airspace over the river. But direction, precise altitude. Alright, I'm going to keep this baby pegged as close as I can on 1000. That's what I told him I would do, and that's what I'm going to try and do. So that's two fun things I did in Class Delta airspace today. And the controllers were just totally cool, totally chilled out, and let me do what I asked. Very cool. Holding 1000 real nice here.
Spirit Tower, Amphib 8447 Quebec, just off Creve Coeur. Like to come inbound for Wings of Hope. We got Charlie.
So we got another guy that is taking off.
Aircraft calling for Wings of Hope, say your call sign again.
8447 Quebec, just off Creve Coeur.
47 Quebec, Spirit Tower, make straight in for runway, or correction, make straight in for runway 26 right.
Straight in, 26 right, 8447 Quebec.
Well, that's easy for him. So we got another guy, maybe coming along.
13 Kilo, are you going to Creve Coeur, sir?
13 Kilo, affirmative.
Roger, traffic tier 1 o'clock, westbound, 3 miles, making a straight in for runway 26 right.
I'll keep my eyes out, thank you. So we got another airplane that I think is not the one. Oh yeah, that's the one he's talking about. Okay, good. He's straight in. So where's that other guy? So he just took off from one airport over here and is just flying straight. Luscombe 13 Kilo has that other airplane in sight.
13 Kilo, roger.
So there he goes. So he took off from that airport, hung a right, and then is straight in here. So there he is, right off my nose. There he goes. World's shortest flight. Maybe not.
47 Quebec, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land, 8447 Quebec.
So 122.8 for Creve Coeur. Right pattern for both Creve Coeur, so that's 16. So I'm sure that I'll just come straight in and I'll just start in on a 45 for 16 and just come in and land. There's another plane. Is he going into Creve Coeur? Maybe? I don't know. Oh no, he must be going into St. Louis International or whatever that is. So I'll land at Creve Coeur and I'm going to fill up both tanks. And then I'll continue.
47 Quebec. Taxiway Foxtrot closed on the west end. If you want to back taxi or take Echo and get you across, your choice.
I would just take Echo across.
Roger, left turn on Delta, taxi via Echo to approach end of 26 right, and I'll get you across momentarily. Or left turn 1 Eagle.
Okay, how about Echo 4 and then Echo?
Echo 4 and Echo. 13 Kilo, frequency change approved.
Alaska 13 Kilo, thanks so much for your help, I appreciate it. Alrighty, 122.8. 122.8. Creve Coeur traffic, Silver Luscombe, 3 miles to the southwest at 1000 on a 45 for right downwind for 16 Creve Coeur.
November 60 uniform, disregard position report, runway 19, wind calm, clear to land. And just looking through my binoculars, it looks like there's another aircraft I'm not speaking to, don't have radar. Through the binoculars, it looks about co-located with you, but under you, so just use caution.
Okay, we got it, affirmative. We're showing 2,500 feet below us, just about half a mile front.
Roger.
Jackson Hole Tower, Luscombe 1813 Kilo. I'm the guy you were just talking about there, and I'm directly over the river, and I have a request.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, Jackson Hole Tower, say request.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo. I would like, if possible, just to continue directly over the river southbound at about 6,800 or 7,000.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, Roger. And do you have the Global 5000 passing over you in sight?
Affirmative.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, Roger. Approved as requested and report a beam the tower to the west.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, approved as requested. I'll report a beam the tower to the west. Sweet! Yeah, super awesome. I mean, yeah, 99.9% of my experience with controllers has been super awesome. So that is like, I don't know, maybe a $50 million business jet.
Tower American 2596 is out at 12.5, descending for the ILS 19 Zulu approach.
American 2596, Jackson Tower, Port Wamru.
We'll report Wampru, American 2596.
And yet he's letting me fly basically right on their final approach, close to their final. I'll be veering west. Because the river veers west here. And then I will not be on the runway center line anymore. I'm close to the runway center line, but I won't be on it anymore after I veer off to the west. But I'm so far below anybody coming in here, and it's not super duper busy. So if it was super busy, maybe he wouldn't let me do it. And there they go. I see the runway right in front of me. And that plane is still descending. So there I just...
Global 60 uniform, turn left, Alpha 1, text park to be Alpha, monitor ground.
Monitor ground, have a good one.
So I just passed over the runway center line. And now I'm headed a little bit westerly. And I'll be getting farther and further off the runway center line here as I go. And I'm holding 6800, which is fine.
American 2596, should be performing the noise abatement today?
Yeah, we can do that, American 2596.
American 2596, roger. This traffic's no factor, but I'll issue it to you just in case you get it on TCAS. There's a Luscombe approximately 3 miles north of the airfield, low level following the river, so he'll be out of the way, but just in case you see him on the TCAS, and you can disregard the position report, runway 19er, wind calm, clear to land.
Clear to land 19, thanks for the report, American 2596.
Jackson Hole Tower, Luscombe 1813 kilos, a beam of the tower to the west.
Luscombe 13 kilo, roger, report exiting the class delta to the southwest.
Luscombe 1813 kilo, Wilco.
That Jet 670, have a fantastic flight, contact flight center, take care.
On departure, have a great day, sir.
Jackson Hole Tower, Luscombe 1813 kilo, I'm clear of your airspace.
Luscombe 13 kilo, enjoy your sightseeing, frequency approved, take care.
13 kilo, thanks so much for your help today, I appreciate it. Idaho Falls traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, 6 miles to the north with request.
November 1816 kilo, Idaho Falls Tower, the request.
1813 kilo. If possible, I'd like to continue southbound directly over the Snake River at 5,200.
November 13 kilo, approved as requested. Verify you have information, Foxtrot.
Luscombe 13 kilo, approved as requested. I do have Foxtrot.
November 13 kilo, roger, report a beam of the tower.
Luscombe 13 kilo, report a beam of the tower. Alright, a total of 5,200, let's try to stick to it. I'm at 5230, 5220. I'm going to try to stick to what I told him. And there's the big runway, there's the little runway that I'll be flying, that's 17. I was going to ask if I could do a low pass over 17 if he refused my request to stay over the river. I'll just cut this corner a tiny bit short to stay left of that center line. Although, I don't think there's anybody doing anything today. Heck, he was probably glad to talk to me. Probably like, oh great, someone I can talk to. And I think I see the tower there. And I'm at 5200 on the nose. Idaho Falls Tower, Luscombe 1813 kilos, a beam of the tower.
November 13 kilos, thank you.
Lewiston Tower, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, 5 miles to the south with request.
Aircraft calling Lewiston Tower inbound from the south, taken.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, I have a request.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, say request, sir.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, if possible, I'd like to continue north and then west directly over the Snake River at about 1,600.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, no reported traffic in the Lewiston Class Delta surface areas at present time. Proceed as requested at your discretion throughout the Class Delta surface area. Report when you've exited Lewiston altimeter 2979.
2979 on the altimeter, Luscombe 13 Kilo. Proceed as requested, thank you.
Lewiston Tower, Life Flight 79.
Life Flight 79 Lewiston Tower, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, man. Life Flight 79 is a Life Flight ramp. Needs to depart the area to the southeast.
Life Flight 79 proceed southeastbound as requested. Departure from your ramp will be to your own risk. Use caution. Wind calm, altimeter 2979, crossing the closed runway as necessary southeastbound.
And Life Flight 79 is on the go, 2979.
And the altimeter is important because it can help you not crash into other people. So I said 1,600, so I was a little low, got down to about 1,500, now I'm at 1,600. So I'll go ahead and try to stay right here. So there's that guy, Life Flight, that just called her. And I think I see the tower straight off my right wingtip there. She can probably see me if she's looking through binoculars. Yep, and I can still see the tower now at about 2 o'clock. So again, she could see me if she's looking through binoculars. And I see an X there, an illuminated X on that runway, which we'll see right off the wingtip here. This is one of their runways, right there. That would be runway 8.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, say your position and altitude.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, my altitude is 1650, and I'm almost due west of the airport, just a little bit to the north.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, thank you.
Just passing the center line of 12 right now.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, thank you.
I'm still in the delta here, just barely. Just that blue line just above me, that's one of the tick marks on the perimeter. And I'll be out of it in just a minute here. I'll be out of their airspace just in a few seconds here. That's probably pretty close. Lewiston Tower, Luscombe 13 Kilo. I am just out of your airspace and we'll just continue westbound directly over the Snake River.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, frequency changes approved. Have a good flight. Thanks for the call.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, thanks a lot for your help. Bye-bye. She is super, super duper nice.
It's my belief that by far and away the majority of controllers in the U.S. are nice, helpful, and decent people. They don't want to take the wind out of your sails. If they can, they'll accommodate your request, even if it seems off the wall. If safety doesn't allow it, you may have to change your plans, but it certainly doesn't hurt to ask. Here's wishing you blue skies and tailwinds, and no turbulence, and reliable engines, and contaminant-free gas, and nice tight rain gaps, and...